A resplendent shore of 750 kilometers, more than 120 inches of rainfall every year. A characteristic topography, countless rivers, streams, marshlands. How can one count the blessings that the Konkan has been bestowed with? Nature has emptied all its coffers onto it. There are several pockets here which nurture such biodiversity. Chiplun, a city on the Mumbai-Goa National Highway, laden with the excessive charm of nature. This land, rich in biodiversity, is also blessed with a historical background. This land has protected one more vital aspect, and that is the treasury of birds. A nature poet has said, "A winged treasure lives here." It would be a wonder if such beauty doesn't arouse the poet that resides within every one of us. Do you want to observe birds? Want to study them closely? You want to capture them in your camera? Then come over to Chiplun. Bird lovers of big cities like Pune and Mumbai have to travel at least 25 to 30 kilometers to watch birds. But all we have to do is set off on a morning walk. The birds and humans here are so used to each other that the red-vented bulbul makes a nest near a window and raises its young. The purple sunbird, too, has no objections regarding humans. The beautiful emerald dove just as easily lands in the porch of your house. The female baya birds and munyas peck grains together. The golden oriole, who has become a rare sight in the bigger cities, is quite a common one here. The scarlet minivet, in the midst of lush green foliage, is truly a blissful sight. The state bird of Maharashtra, the yellow-footed green pigeon, or harial, is a lustrous feather in the cap of Chiplun. In the month of March, trees locally known as Katisavar, Paras and Pangara nearly host a bird fest. Several birds such as plum-headed parakeet and babblers visit these trees. On the slim, tender branches of the same trees, the crested swifts construct equally delicate nests. We are not the only ones who love to have a dip in cool waters. The ground thrush has laid claim on these waters. On just such a day, the sight of a rare bird shama gives you a delightful surprise. During the monsoon season, the blackbird is searching for its prey beside the rice plantation. While during the summer, you see the crested lark in the same place. This bird, no larger than a sparrow, can strut its tuft with true elan. On the same flatland, you can catch a sight of the hoopoe. Mother Nature has gifted him with an ideal beak that can help find all the insects he wishes. He rarely fans out the tuft that adorns his head. The purple sunbird is so tiny that he can have an entire bath with the few drops that have collected on a leaf. Some species of wagtails are found in Chiplun. For example, you can easily spot the yellow wagtail and the pied wagtail as well. The golden-backed woodpecker is forever at work. Chiplun is a place that is a home to around 50,000 residents, and the birds here outnumber them with a huge margin. Chiplun is settled on the banks of the Vashishti River, which goes into the sea, so the regular high and low tides make a big impact on the creek. The ample population of birds hovering around are an indication that the water has a lot of fish in it. Cormorants that dive into the waters for fish are here in hundreds. There are several species of egrets and storks in abundant numbers too. It's only these who can swallow more than they can chew. The kingfishers too don't like to be outdone. In the different water bodies near Chiplun, 5 species of kingfishers are spotted. The Oriental dwarf kingfisher is a Chiplun special. In a pond, you might spot an entire family of lesser whistling teals, while the woolly-necked stork is continuously cleaning up the streams. Certain species of sandpipers and black-winged stills are sure to visit in specific seasons. While strolling on these shores, the water hen are bound to attract our attention. At the same time, the crocodile, who is the top predator in the aquatic food chain system, sprawls lazily in the sun. Now you don't have to go all the way to the Amazon to watch otters at play. The grey hornbill, omnipresent in the rest of India, is visible here as well. The huge Malabar pied hornbill is another native resident of Chiplun. Birds of prey are the highest in the food chain. It is considered that the larger their number, the healthier is the ecosystem in that region. And Chiplun has a commendably large population of such birds. The white-eye buzzard and the honey buzzard, which are otherwise a rare sight, are possible to spot here. The crested serpent eagle can be seen so close that one could easily think it has been domesticated. Chiplun is home to several birds of prey, such as the majestic Brahmini kite, shikra, and black-shouldered kite. While we are engrossed with our bird watching, the barn owl keeps a watchful eye on us. If you love nature and if you adore birds, come to Chiplun, not as mere tourists, but as conservationists. The birds will welcome you with open wings.